Okay, so your 1-year-old's nap needs to start at 10 till 10:30 a.m. At 12 months of age, I like to use more of a transitional schedule that will help to future-proof and hold on to 2 naps for as long as possible before we make the 2-to-1 nap drop. So we move to a short long, and you're already doing a short, but 9:30 a.m. is a little bit too early, and in which case it can be reinforcing that 5:20 a.m. wake. But more so, I want to know what time is your second nap. So if we're doing a 10 till 10:30, I would then be doing a 1 till 3 nap and a 4-hour wake window to bed, which gets you to 7. Now, I don't know from this message what time your second nap is, but an 8 o'clock bed may mean that there is a longer wake window, in which case there could be some overtiredness, which ironically leads to early rising. Now, there are many causes of early rising, so that's just the scheduling tidy up that I would do. I would also want to know, have you still got milk feeds in the mix? If so, at what times? When are your meals, snacks, afternoon tea and morning tea taking away hunger from big protein carb dinner to help keep a baby satiated in those early hours? Then I want to know, what is the room temperature and what is your baby wearing, including the TOG rating of their sleeping bag in the early hours of the morning. And then usually the final piece of the early rising puzzle is what is happening at 5:20 a.m. Are you treating it like an overnight waking? Does your baby get a very low stimulation responsive technique until 7 a.m.? Or do you get them up at even 6 a.m.? In which case that is going to set their little internal body clock to continue to say, I'm going to wake between 5 and 6 a.m. Early rising is kind of complex, but there's always at least one root cause, if not a couple of things in the mix. So much so that I have a 2-part podcast series. My podcast is called Nap Trapped. I highly recommend going to listen to that so you can do a quick audit of all the things that may be contributing to it. But from a scheduling perspective, I would say delay getting up until 7 a.m. First nap is 10 till 10:30. Second nap is 1 till 3, and then 4 hours until bed.